How's it going, guys? Hope y'all are doing great. This is EVlog coming to you live with Skindy on the other line, and today, welcome back on another episode on Naruto Tier List Episode 5. Today, we will be discussing one of the notorious group, one of the most famous organization in all animes, as much as animes is concerned, the Akatsuki. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, what's up, guys? Yeah, just as EdVlog said, we're gonna be doing all the Akatsuki today. Yeah, and I think Akatsuki are one of the most iconic groups in all of anime.
That's right.
So
That's right. That's right.
yeah, and I, some Akatsuki have a different, depending on how you argue, different forms of scaling, and we're gonna go over all of them, and we're gonna talk about where they could go, even if you, let's say, wank them or highball them. I think it would be interesting, especially a few of them could like be scaled to later war arc characters.
Right.
Uh,
And I believe this also includes Madara Uchiha, right? Are we gonna be doing him as
no,
well, or?
I mean, we can do Madara, Fugaku. No, I'm not gonna do Madara. We're gonna do the rest of the Uchiha separately.
Because I mean, Madara is kind of the founder of the Akatsuki. Him
I'm,
and Black
we
Zetsu.
can we can do Madara if we're gonna do also Fugaku and Shisui, but or we can do them separately.
Mm.
So do we do Madara also today or?
Well, we kind of have to because he's it all started from him.
Yeah.
So we're going to, although he's not part of the group in the picture, but guys, he is. I mean, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you already know that he is the leader actually of the Akatsuki. He's the one that started it all. So,
Yeah, he kind
um,
of started the concept of the Akatsuki. Um, so do we do Shin Uchiha as well? Because his plan was gonna be to revive the Akatsuki. Uh,
that's a good question because Shin showed up on Boruto, right?
yeah, and I think he was infatuated with Itachi and wanted to revive the Akatsuki. Also, like, he had the Akatsuki rope, so I think we should also do
Okay, yeah,
Shin.
sure. All the Akatskis. And I
Yeah, so
believe since
do we
Sasuke,
leave Fugaku and Shisui for later? Because they're not in the Akatsuki. Yeah, I
uh,
think, yeah.
yeah, for
Okay.
Shisue, I guess we'll do him when we start doing the Uchiha, like all the Uchihas.
Yeah, yeah, we can do them later. Yeah. So,
And
okay.
for Sasuke, we should also do his own parses, like his own gangs as well, because they are part
Yeah,
of the
yeah, yeah.
Akatsuki as
Yeah,
well.
I was gonna do Taka with the Sanin, together with the Sanin, because of Orochimaru.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do we start? Or,
Alrighty, guys, let's get it.
okay. So, let's start with Zetsu. Okay. Zetsu does have. I know a lot of people. I don't. A lot of people disagree with Zetsu stabbing Madara, because that's how Kage was revived. But I don't think Zetsu is strong as Jubi Madara. Um, I think he. Do you think? Do you agree that Zetsu is the weakest Akatsuki?
Hmm. I mean, due to the fact that his feet wasn't really showcased properly, but I think he can do certain things that ordinary people, even people in Madara level, cannot do. Because due to
Yeah.
what he did to
I mean,
Madara, Madara
I'm
didn't see
using
that
this.
coming, which
I'm using
unleashed
this
Kaguya.
white and black Zetsu because black Zetsu is a different breed. I'm not using Black Zetsu because his scaling is so all over the place.
Okay, so we're doing white Zetsu
Yeah,
or
black and white.
black all at the same
Yeah,
time, like combined.
yeah, yeah. That's Zetsu does the most of the series. The one that's scouting and informing Kobita. Um, I mean,
So are we
I
doing
think
them
we should
all?
do Hidden first. I think
Okay,
Hidden
okay,
and Conan we should do first before Zetsu.
sure.
Okay, so Hidden. Um, Above Asuma.
Oh, one moment. Guys, this is just a quick FYI.
Okay.
On the previous stream, when we showed Boruto's taijutsu that he learned from Sasuke, well, the audio of the video, the music behind the audio was copyrighted, so I had to cut out that part. Maybe I should have just muted the video, but just in case, if you guys were wondering where the video itself went to, it just that, it was copyrighted. So go on.
Oh yeah. I put wait, did I put them on? Yeah. I put I mean Hidden above Asuma.
Hmm.
Because yeah, I think everyone that watched that fight knows why. Um,
So this version of Hedon is the normal version and the Jashin version.
yeah, I put them all together. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I think that
Because
form.
I
I
do have
think.
I do have these three above him. Um, I mean,
I, I think. Okay. I think the last time we talked about Hedon, I believe it
yeah,
was like a long conversation. Like it became a long conversation
yeah. I
about
think we
his
kind of. I
Jashin.
mean, we were like, we kind of came to the same conclusion that he's around this tier of start of Shippuden. I mean, pre-war arc Sakura and Chio. I think we came to that conclusion.
So,
Um,
but the thing is, if Sakura, okay, let's say he then goes against Sakura. Sakura
yeah.
with her blue, because the only way Sakura can touch him is in a close combat. That's the only way,
Also,
right?
she has Katsuyo.
Oh yes, or else with the summoning. But then again, the summoning will not do much to Hidan really, because he
Yeah,
would
'cause he's
just come.
immortal. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
and I wasn't thinking that like Katsuyu would. The reason why Sakura would win because Katsuyu can beat Hiden. I mean, Hiden can't do anything to Katsuyu, but
he
she
can't
can
do
use Katsuyu
anything.
as a distraction
But yeah,
to slice his head.
yeah, because yeah, he can't do anything or do much to Kasuyu, but we all know that Sakura will want to throw some hand to hand combat with him,
Yeah,
and all he needs is Sakura's blood. And drawing out blood from your opponent is not that hard. We've seen Madara do it with
yeah,
Hashirama Senju, on their last fight,
yeah.
right?
I'm mostly gonna mention why Sakura should be above. Because do you agree that Chio is above Hiden?
Well,
Especially with her 10 puppets, which I don't know how Hidden beats Chio because she isn't gonna get close to him, and all 10 puppets are Kagel. I mean, all are Jonin level puppets, which she has insane techniques with them.
well, in
Um,
that case, if Chio, with what you said is correct, Chio will not get into close range with Hiden.
yeah, and I don't think
So
Hidan
if
can handle 10 puppets at the same time,
yeah,
especially Chio's.
that means Chio is stronger than Sakura.
That's what I'm gonna go into. Sakura performed better, and Chio even admitted it versus Asori.
Because
I mean,
if it
if you think that that just because of the matchup that Chio is better matchup against Hidden than against Sasori, even though the Sasori is stronger,
you
I
mean
guess that's
Sakura,
okay.
you
I
mean
guess that's
Sakura.
okay, but I mean, you could because depends on what you think. If you think if they fight hidden, then it would be like this. Even
Yeah.
though I'm gonna argue why Sakura is way faster, but we already argued that for like half an hour. But if we do the Sasori fight and their best feats that they ever had, it's gonna be like this. Because Hidden only like kinda is above Sakura if just because of the matchup.
Well, then again, like I said, I keep saying this. Yes, when it comes to raw power, Sakura beats Hiden.
Yeah, and
But
also she's faster than him. I
in
mean,
order for
Hida
her
has
to
better
deliver,
hacks.
yeah,
Hida has better hacks and better win con than Sakura.
in order
I'm
for
not gonna
her,
say better, but easier win con. Sakura just like has higher AP and higher speed. Um,
yeah, but then in order for Sakura to deliver that monstrous attack on Hiden, she's gonna get close.
yeah,
And all
that's
he
why I
then
said.
needs, all he needs, you see, the chances of Sakura dying is higher than the chances of Chio dying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Because all he
that's
then needs is her
yeah.
blood. That's it.
Yes,
And
that's
she's
why
dead.
That's why I said at the start of the video that depends on the arguments and what fight you're looking at and the matchups, because some characters are better matchups for others. For example, in this fight, Chiyo is a way better matchup versus Hiden, even though Sakura has better feats than this version of Chiyo.
Because every fight got to be different. Because when it
Yeah,
comes to feed, okay, when it comes to he, then feet doesn't really matter that much. Because, and again, based on how Sakura fights, she's gonna want to get in a close range combat in order to deliver that monstrous strength of hers.
yeah,
And all he needs is her blood.
yeah.
Once he gets her blood, it's over for Sakura.
I am gonna
So that
I am
ability is a
gonna
very deadly ability and cannot be ignored just because Sakura has has summoning jutsu and have all of these monstrous powers that she can use. Once her blood gets to Hidan, it's over.
I'm gonna agree with I'm gonna agree that like if they fought, especially if Sakura doesn't have intel on Hidan. I mean, if she has intel on Hidan, I think she wins. Um, but let's say that they fight and they don't know a thing about each other. I think Hidan would probably win because Sakura wouldn't expect the immortality and the ritual thing.
Yeah, she won't
Um,
see it coming. She won't see it
Yeah,
coming.
but if she, that's why mostly organize them on overall fights. Who's also like a better fighter against, and who would win against more opponents, and not more of the individual matchups. That's why Sasuke and Naruto, split in War Arc, are always relative, and that's why from War Arc onwards, and the reason why I have mostly Sasuke higher is because he would probably win more fights against other opponents that Naruto would.
All
Um,
right. The audience that are watching, you guys can feel free to push your thoughts. I don't think Sakura can beat Hidan in a fight. I
yeah,
don't think
that's what I'm
Sakura.
saying. That Chio would
Mhm.
beat Hiden and Sakura is a bit above Chio based on Sasori fight. I'm not saying that in one-on-one fight against Hiden and Sakura would win.
Okay.
Okay, so Conan.
Conan.
Okay, we can talk about Conan without prep time and with prep time later. Um, so just without prep time, she's above Hidan at least. Um, she doesn't have. I mean, what else does no prep time Hidan? I mean, Conan have? She gets absolutely destroyed by Jiraiya.
Mm-hmm.
Would she beat? Would she beat Anbu Kakashi?
Uh,
Ac- mm,
I don't know because when it comes to Conan, she didn't really engage in a fight that
yeah,
much.
she was just like fighting
He's
fodder
more
character.
of
Like she was fighting nameless characters when Pain invaded the Leaf.
yeah. I
She didn't even
remember
fight any. She didn't even fight Diambo or someone.
I remember her
Um,
trying to fight Obito, and
yeah, but
Obito
that was
just
like. Oh, we can talk about like. There's a lot of misconceptions about that fight. I mean, she had like I think 3 months of prep time, and she knew everything about Obito and his abilities, and Obito was holding back. So, and underestimating her. So, yeah. I mean, it's too bad because Conan was mostly just in Nagato's shadow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I think
Okay, now we.
Conan's chance to survive Hidan is higher than Sakura too, because she
Yeah,
doesn't
because
necessarily need to get
yeah,
into a
she has
close range
better
combat.
hacks because of her paper jutsu.
Yeah.
Um, okay, let's put Zetsu. I'm just gonna anywhere from here to here. Do you think he beats Hidan?
I think so. I think technically, if you
Yeah,
really
I mean
think
Hidan is the slowest Akatsuki, so this would
it,
mean Zetsu is faster than Hidan.
it definitely, technically, if you really think about it, isn't Zetsu also an Ususki? Because Kaguya gave birth to him, right?
Yeah, Black Zetsu, but I think I don't. Yeah, I don't have Black Zetsu on here because Zetsu is insanely strong if he controls someone. For example, when he controlled Yamato in the war arc,
Mhm.
he created that Buddha statue and was beating up all the 5 Kage at the same time, as well as a QBM Shinobi Alliance. Um, yeah. Okay, so okay, now we start with the strong Akatsuki, um, Kakuzu. Hmm. Okay, Kakuzu is interesting. I know he lost to Rasen Shuriken Naruto and kind of lost to Tenten. So do we put him here?
I'm actually surprised how you put Kakazu all the way above Hidan like that and above Zetsu.
Who?
How you put Kakazu above Black Zetsu or Zetsu and Hidan.
Yeah,
Because
I mean,
I think if it's not the fact that Hidan is a joker or has this jokey character, in some degree he's actually more deadlier than Hidan. Hidan has 3 hearts, right? He has 3 hearts to fight with.
who? Oh, Kakuzu. No, he has
Sorry,
5.
sorry, Kakazu.
5. Yeah,
5, right?
5.
So in a
Kakuzu would.
match,
I mean, I think we agree that in a fight, Kakuzu would absolutely destroy Hidan. Um,
yeah, but Hidan won't die. So Kakazu will win the fight, but not the war. And let's
I mean,
say,
yeah, I mean, he would win the fight. He would just slice his head off.
yeah, and let's say if that continues to happen and he then
No,
manages,
it can't
actually,
because
actually,
Hidan can't put his head back on him by himself. He needs Kakuzu for that.
yeah, but
So if yeah,
if he then gets the blood of Kakazu, it will kill the
which he
first.
won't.
One.
He
Let's say
couldn't
he
get
manages,
yeah
right? Let's say he manages to get the blood out of Kakazu. That will
yeah
definitely kill 1 heart, one of his
yeah
ninjutsu ability. And based on what we've seen on the anime, once you kill 1 heart, it takes a while before before Kakazu moves again. So while he's down, he then can just continuously kill all the other hearts. Because the only way Kakuzu was able to recover once one heart was killed was simply because the people that he's fighting didn't know that he has 5 hearts. So they thought that he was dead, giving him the chance to activate the other heart to continue fighting. But
Hidan
if
will
he
never like
hold
in
on,
the
but
first. Hidan will
if he
never get Kakuzu's blood in the first place
if he fights
because
someone like he, then who knows him in and out, who knows his weakness? Because once Kakuzu loses one heart, it takes a while, maybe a few minutes, before he transfers his life force and start using the other hearts. So if he, due to the fact that he then would definitely know about that, so once he kills one heart, he will just continue to destroy the other hearts before Kakuzu can regenerate enough to transfer his life force to the other hearts. Don't you think so? But
no, because
with that,
Hidan will even if
hold on. With that being said, though, with that being said, let's say as much as he then knows about Kakuzu, Kakuzu will also knows more about Hidan as well, right? So I think in the fight, Kakuzu will just distribute the other hearts to fight for him. He doesn't need to get close to Hidan because you know how he spawns out hearts, and those hearts with their ninjutsu will fight for him, right? While he himself control the other hearts. So I think if a fight is to go down, he's gonna make sure that he keeps Hidan at bay and not get
I
close
have
to
two
him.
solutions for that to never happen. First, the obvious one. Hidan is so much slower than Kakuzu that he would get blitzed and it wouldn't be good because he couldn't even um, he couldn't even get a drop of Kakashi's blood, and Kakashi was weaker than one heart Kakuzu because Kakuzu, just the body of Kakuzu with one heart was stronger and faster than Kakashi, and
That's
Kakashi was
because
stronger and faster than Hidan.
Kakashi knows about his ability. Let's say if Kakashi didn't know about his
No,
ability,
Kakashi. I mean, it doesn't matter because it's speed. Because if if he isn't fast enough, even if you know or don't know abilities, it doesn't help. You know. Also,
Kakashi is
also if
faster.
Kakuzu knows, also, oh yeah, I forgot to say, um, he'll never draw blood for Kakuzu because of his Earth style metamorphosis, which the only reason why they could get blood is because Kakashi sneaked and caught Kakuzu off guard with Chidori, which is elemental advantage against Earth. And
They took Kakazu's blood.
you know that Kakuzu's Earth metamorphosis could tank a tail beast bomb from Two Tails. So Hidan would never even damage Kakuzu, which means he could never get blood of him.
Yeah, well, didn't Kakashi or Shikamaru got his blood?
Yeah, the only way they could get it if they sneaked behind them. You know when Kakashi caught Kakuzu off guard.
Exactly.
Um, yeah, and the only reason why that happened because Kakuzu didn't even know where Kakashi was. Kakashi was hiding and didn't even fight. He just sneaked behind Kakuzu, and the only reason why he could pierce his body is because lightning has an advantage against Earth.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that, yeah. Yeah, I think yeah, Rasen Shuriken to beat him 3 tails. Yeah, 10, okay. Okay, so Deidara. Okay.
Deidara.
Um
Isn't he the one that has this famous quote that says art is an explosion?
yeah, Deidara, yeah. Yeah.
I remember that.
I'm counting that Sasuke, even base Sasuke, isn't gonna use Kirin, because that's just not fair. Um I just put him behind base Hebi Sasuke, but above start of Shippuden and Pain arc Kakashi or pre-war arc Kakashi. I think that's
I can
fine.
see why Dedera will beat Hidan and Kakuzu because he doesn't need to fight them in a
Yeah, he can
close
just fly,
combat.
and he has those nanobombs that if you inhale them, your organs are gonna
Yeah, he can
explode.
just stay up in the air and just keep
Yeah,
destroying them, but yeah, just keep fighting them up in the air.
yeah. Also, he beat Gara while only having half clay and holding back because he didn't
Hmm.
want to kill him, and Gara was in the desert. So mm, I think he was weaker than base Heavy Sasuke because um if Toby was a distraction for Vader in that fight, uh, and Sasuke was just kind of like totally outmaneuvering Vader in that fight. Okay, Sasori. Oof, this is gonna be controversial. I think everyone agrees that he's actually. I'm gonna move some things. I'm gonna do this. Yeah. The reason why I did this is because sacrifice Sasori. Actually, yeah, sacrifice Sasori and then gets blitzed by base start of Shippuden Sasuke. Um,
I know Sasori, yeah, Sasori.
I mean, I could put Sasori even here if I wanted to. Um, I mean, I can tell you the reason why, but I don't. I think it's just weird scaling, which a lot of contradictions. But basically, putting him above Warrior Gaara and Keishaman and Naruto is basically Gaara fights his father in War Arc and
Hmm.
is around the same power as his father. And third Kazekage was stated stronger than both of them, and Sasori killed him and then acquired
His puppet.
him as a puppet.
Hmm.
But I think that the reference of third Kazekage being the strongest Kazekage is mostly because Iron Sand is the strongest type of sand.
Right.
Huh?
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Yeah, because it
I
would be
understand.
weird for Sasori to be in Haikage. Yeah. Okay, base Kisame. Hmm.
Base Kisame.
Actually, base Kisame.
There isn't much on him. He didn't. Who did he fight? He fought.
He fought base B.
He fought Base B,
Base B and
and
six
B
gate
beat
guy.
him.
But
Six Gate guy.
that's what I said, because this is later in the
Uh,
war arc six gate guy, not the same that fought Kisame.
I remember. Are you referring when Itachi and Kisame came to the Hidden
No,
Leaf
no,
and they
no.
fought?
When they were on the Turtle Island,
Okay.
and guy had to go 7 gate to beat base Kisame without a sword.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, but this is before war arc, because later in war arc guy becomes stronger. But basically, why I put him below base Hibisasuke is the reason. Base, do you agree that base Kisame and base Killer B were around the same level?
Hmm. I'm gonna have to
Hmm?
watch that fight again.
Yeah, basically they were kind of like relative to each other,
I
and
mean, I see B still
basically,
beating.
yeah, base Hibisasuke is stronger than base Sasuke that fights B, and base Sasuke that fights B is kind of he could like kind of like fight base B a bit. I mean, B was obviously stronger than him. But I think There are these two around the same level. Even though
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch Kisame again and his last fight. Cause
yeah,
uh, well, I mean, yeah, he's okay where he is.
yeah. So
But
okay, now we
you
have
see why this is
fusion Kisame,
You see
huh?
why this is controversial. You see why it's kind of controversial simply because you know what? I just want, you know what? Just go ahead. I just don't want to drag on
Yeah,
Hiden's ability. You know,
yeah.
it,
Okay,
just
fusion
go.
Kisame, the one that fuses with his sword. Um, oh, very easy. Beats A tails B. I mean, not full Bijumon A tails, but kind of like stronger version of what Naruto used versus Pain. The A tails version too. I don't think he would. Would he beat War Arc Choji though? I don't think so. It's just a bad matchup against Choji because Kisame is very. Kisame gets stronger the more chakra he steals from his opponent. Um,
Hmm.
so yeah. Do you disagree, boy?
No, I agree.
Yeah. Now Ambu Itachi. Now we get to the big three of the Akatsuki. Okay. So Ambu Itachi.
Definitely stronger than Kakashi Ambu. Definitely.
Yeah, basically Kakashi even admits that Ambu Itachi is stronger. Okay, so are we taking this Ambu Itachi to say that this is before he gets Mangekyo Sharingan or the one that has Mangekyo Sharingan?
Even with two basic Sharingan, he's still stronger than Kakashi.
Yeah, even with just three Tomoe, he's stronger than Ambu Kakashi.
Definitely.
But if this is only three Tomoe Ambu Itachi before the Uchiha massacre, then he's here. But
Right.
if this is with Mangekyo Sharingan, the one that massacred the Uchiha clan, then
Definitely
he's
strong.
at
Yeah,
least a
yeah.
Hokage, but he doesn't have any scaling. He doesn't fight anyone
And remember,
important.
he received that ability from Shisui, right? Before he died.
Oh no, which ability? I mean, he gets his own Amaterasu and Tsukiyomi, but he can't use Amaterasu yet. But he can use Tsukiyomi. Where is Sambo Itachi scale? At best, he's here at best.
I agree. Because even during that ambush, before he killed his whole family and his whole clan, didn't he receive an eye from Shisui, which actually
You mean the
improved?
one that he put in the crow?
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm not gonna use that in this fight because the whole plan of that was to use it on Sasuke if he goes kind of like criminal, if he becomes a criminal, or to use it on himself to break Edo Tensei.
yeah, which he could use on anyone, or
Yeah,
which he could.
but in character, Itachi doesn't use that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's at best. Yeah, he's here. So okay, we have this is okay. I have okay. Fine. This is three Tomui Sikitachi, the one that fights Sasuke with three Tomui. Actually, he's here. This is only three Tomui, not Mangekyo yet, because I have Mangekyo here. Sikitachi with Mangekyo.
Okay.
I think, and with Mangekyo. He's obviously above Curse Mark Heavy Sasuke. He would beat him. I mean, just kind he's above Pain Arc Naruto, above B Fight Sasuke. He's either here or here.
I agree.
Do you
Because
think we should put him at the top of Mid Kage or here in the High Kage?
Definitely high Kag, because that version of Sasuke with strange creature.
Curse Mark.
What did you call it again?
Curse Mark.
Curse mark. No, the one above, beside the one above Itachi, close to Kisame.
Oh, you mean this one?
No, the other one. The other one above.
This.
Yeah. What did you call it again?
Yeah, this is Curse Mark Heavy Sasuke. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Even at that point, Sasuke haven't awoken his Mangekyo, or even the full Mangekyo at all.
I even put him above the B fight Sasuke. You know, the one that fights B.
Yeah, even that one haven't awoken the full Mangekyo or anything.
I do think that this Sasuke is just blatantly stronger. Because this Itachi also has very low stamina and is going blind. As well as sick. This is sick Itachi. So now we have Edo Itachi. I did put two versions of Edo Itachi. This is just with free Tomoe and then with Mangekyo. So free Tomoe, he's here. I mean, he fights KCM and KCM1 Naruto.
The one that fought Sage.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I do have Mangekyo Edo Itachi here, so I'm just first. I was just gonna put just free Tomoe, just base Sharingan Edo Itachi, but because Mangekyo Edo Itachi, the one that fights Sage Kabuto.
Kabuto, yeah.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I think he's stronger than Sasuke that fights Danzo. I don't think he's stronger than Water Kakashi and Seven Gate Guy, but yeah.
How can we do pain? Because when you fight one pain, you fight all pains, right?
Oh, I do have. I forgot one pain, but he's kind of weak. I just forgot the one pain that revives. But I have 5 of 6 pains of path separately,
So
and then I have all 6 together.
Okay? So are we gonna do them individually or all together?
Oh, I have all of them individually, and then I have 6 of them together.
Okay.
Okay. So which pain is this? Is this? Oh, this is the one that Konohamaru fought, I think. The one that stole the tongues of people. The one that Konohamaru beat. I mean, I think we agree that Konohamaru was stronger than. I mean, the Konohamaru was weaker than this pain. He just caught him off guard.
Definitely.
Yeah. Where do you think this pain scales? The one that Konohamaru fought. I mean, he beats a few Jonins.
Yeah, that pain, each and every pain, remember, each and every pain is definitely skilled. They don't feel pain. So fighting a shinobi is not like,
Where do we put
fighting a shinobi to them is like fighting, because due to the fact that they don't feel pain, that means that kind of gives them the edge against an opponent that feels pain, knows fear.
Where do we put him? I think we should just put him here.
Yeah, just put him, because I would rather do them all together. Because individually, there's not enough feet on them individually.
I just put, Because
But
I didn't
together,
put the reviver pain, the one pain that revives everybody, because he's not a fighter. Okay, so this is the animal path, the one that summons animals.
mhm.
He's pretty strong. He's stronger than Base Jiraiya, because he forced him to Sage Mode. So where would we put Base Jiraiya? The
Well,
question.
when we do
Where
the
would...
Sanins, that will be when we do the
Yeah.
Sanins.
Do we put him in I don't know, and then when we do Jiraiya, we just place him? Yeah, we should do that. Also, I'm gonna put... Also, this one is also kind of no scaling. This is the
Yeah.
one that absorbs jutsu.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this one I'm also gonna put him here because I don't know where this going. Okay, so we can do this now. So let's do... what do we do first? Okay, first let's do the main pain, the diva path.
Okay, yeah, he has feats.
Yeah. Uh,
Yep, I agree.
I mean, he was weaker than Six Tails, but around here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say here. Actually, no, I think ASM1 Naruto beats him. As well as think that Mangekyo Itachi beats him. I think I'm gonna put him here. But all of them are kind of like close. And now all 6 pains together. Oof. Um, I want to put them kind of around this tier because even because it's weird. This is so weird.
Haika Gara will not be able to take on all. I mean, actually, it
I
depends
mean,
on where the fight
the reason
is.
why I put them, I don't want to put them any higher because the less pains that are, the stronger they become. Because Nagato can focus more chakra and precision to each one. That's
True.
why when it was just this pain, he was a lot stronger than... Because like Seijubo Naruto was absolutely handling like I think 3 or 4 or 5 pains.
Well, it's that is true, but not totally, because with more of them, he can create a distraction to distract his opponents.
Yeah, but against stronger opponents, it wouldn't help much. Um, so
Okay,
I
the
don't know.
mid Kag Naruto, it does. Nagato will just continue to regenerate pains and bring them back.
Yeah,
So
because Sasuke won't have intel right away to know which one is gonna revive
because each one he
everybody.
kills, they
Yeah,
come back. They just continue to regenerate.
yeah. Um, okay. So let's... okay. Now we have Edo Nagato, reanimated Nagato. Um,
Oh, put him close. Yeah, close to
yeah.
Itachi.
Yeah, Edo Itachi just has better feats compared to Nagato. And he kind of beat him, even though it was help. He kind of beat him. But Nagato has more hacks. Yeah.
And I believe even isn't Nagato the one that can take away life and give life? Isn't he like the one
Yeah, but he
some of that
dies if he does that.
judo
I
statue?
mean, I mean. Oh, the Ghetto statue. Oh, you mean the Soul Dragon that when he used that to try to kill Hanzo? I mean that thing is too slow. And also, oh, you mean the Solar Rip when yeah, Nagato tried to Solar Rip KCM1 Naruto, but I mean I think you have to be quite a bit stronger than someone to rip
To resist it.
to rip their soul out. Um,
Mm.
okay, so
This
we have Prime Nagato, the hypothetical Prime, or the one that
That is
You
alive
know,
and healthy and
yeah, healthy Nagato. He's
he, he does
I
have a lot
mean,
of feet though. Like he
yeah,
could
I'm
do
just
some
put him
amazing
above
stuff.
Edo Nagato.
I will even put him in the same position as the Jinjurikis because what he could do with that judo statue and especially if he's mad, it's quite
Yeah,
scary.
yeah, he's kind of like here. I mean, these three are kind of like all relative. Yeah,
Yeah. Like, don't you think that he's actually kind of a Jinjuriki itself? Because that judo statue it has
yeah,
a lot to
but
do with the ten tails.
the power difference between all the Jinchuriki is massive. Also, Mm. He beats pretty much every Jinchuriki, like aside from Naruto.
Yeah. So he's
Yeah,
kind of a fake Jinjuriki, but not really a
yeah,
Jinjuriki.
kind of like Kisame. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, so we have Obito. So Kid Obito, this is the one without the Sharingan. He's
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Goofy like Naruto.
he's kind of weak. I think I'm gonna just put him here. He's kind of like Naruto level.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he has fire style, which is probably why he would beat all these girls.
Definitely.
Yeah. So this is the one that awakens a Sharingan in the when they went to rescue Rin. I mean, he's here, kind of like Chunin. I mean, he's kind of the same as this Sasuke. Good fire style, both to Tomui. Also, this Obito was Chunin by the rank, so
Mm-hmm.
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's fine.
Okay, now this. Okay, now we get. This is the Obito that saw Rin die and awakened Mangekyo. You know, the one that fights all those hidden Miss Ninja.
Yeah, he literally teared them apart, each and every one of them.
Yeah, because
He
this
was
Obito has
scary.
Kamui already.
It's almost like seeing a Jinjuriki get mad too.
Obviously, this is Obito that was stronger than Nagato. I mean, healthy Nagato. Basically. Because this is the
Really?
Obito that recruited Nagato.
Yeah, but that he recruited him doesn't mean that he's necessarily
I
stronger
mean,
than him.
he was so strong that he made them believe that he's Madara.
Exactly. So about being
I don't know what
stronger,
Nagato
I
would
really
do to
don't know.
Kamui. Because this Obito has Kamui. What does Nagato
Oh,
do to
okay, okay, okay,
Kamui?
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Okay, now okay, we have yellow mask Obito, the one that fights Minato.
I can't wait for us to do the tags too.
Yeah, the
Oh,
next
okay.
episode we're gonna do the Hokage.
That should
So
be good.
yellow mask. Okay, this is
Definitely stronger than Kakashi because he could. Although Kakashi with their eyes are
actually I'm
linked,
just gonna
so
put him here.
Kakashi can just cancel it somehow, right? Because their eyes are linked
Yeah,
together.
they cancel each other. Also, this Kakashi, this is the strongest Kakashi in the war arc before he gets Obito's eyes.
True.
So this Kakashi was on par with KCM Minato. So I think he's stronger than Yellow Mask. Because Yellow Mask Obito was on par with base Hokage Minato, which is weaker than KCM.
He wasn't. Well, if it wasn't for Hex and Tomo he was using, Minato actually whooped his ass. To be
I
honest.
mean, no, in the fight, Minato even like thought he was inferior to Obito. The only reason he could like beat him is because he outsmarted him. Um, and he had the perfect counter to Kamui with teleportation.
Yeah, Minato.
Also, do we include that this Obito has Kurama or not? Because he summoned Kurama when he went to the village.
Did he?
Because if he has Kurama, he's here.
Well, he almost didn't. He almost did. Like Madara used. I forgot now. Oh man, I remember he put Genjutsu on
Kurama
Kurama,
under Genjutsu to attack the village.
but he didn't. Well, he technically used him. Really, he used him to attack the village, but he didn't use him the way Madara used him, like being on top of Kurama, fighting with Kurama and stuff. Yeah, but
I think I'm gonna put him here. Yeah. So Orange Mask Orbital.
definitely stronger and more aware of himself and aware of his mission.
I'm gonna put him here.
Yeah.
At least here, at very least. Do you think he's stronger than KCM2 Naruto the first time, before he mastered KCM2, the first time he went KCM2?
If that KCM version can avoid Kamui,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Kamui,
I'm just gonna...
then yeah, but if not, I don't know.
Actually, I'm gonna put him here. Because he even gave Sasuke Itachi's eyes, and he still thought he could control him. And
Yeah.
even if Sasuke went out of control, he thought he could stop him.
And I believe that was after the 5 Kag summit when Sasuke
Yeah,
almost went
even
blind.
when he gave him his eyes. Because this Sasuke is before he fights Jubito. Yeah. Okay, so we have War Arc Obito, the White Mask. I mean, yeah. And he's here. So I'm gonna say this Obito doesn't have all the Jinchuriki. Because if he had them,
Well, that's the one we're doing next, right? That's the
yeah,
next picture coming up.
Yeah, no, I don't have. Yeah, I don't have Obito with all the Jinchuriki.
Oh, okay.
I just
But
have, just without them. I think he's here. He doesn't have feats like Master DMS Sasuke and Casey and 2 plus Age Mode Naruto. Because they fight him when he's Jubito, so... Yeah. Okay, now we have 2 forms of Ten-Tails Obito. This is unstable before... Because this... He's definitely here. Oh, I think I have to do something. I'm gonna do this. Because they're stronger than this version of Ten-Tails Obito. This is before he regains control. And this version...
yeah, that's the controlled 10-tail and the almost Sage of 6 Pat right there, because I see like he's holding the staff and...
Because this Ten-Tails Obito, this is the one that like
unstable.
Didn't even know his identity. He was like Obito. He was kind of like Orochimaru when he could was like kind of like a blob. He could extend his like neck and arms along.
You can literally say that 10-tail was the one in control.
Yeah.
Instead of Obito.
Yeah. I don't think he's I don't think he's on 6 pass.
No.
Yeah. Let me just move this. Okay, so now we have DMS Obito. This is This one has 6 pass chakra. This is the one that like helped Sakura save Sasuke from Kaguya's dimension.
He had the chakra, but somehow it wasn't as threatening as the other ones anymore, you know? But
Yeah, I
still,
mean
he could still
he's
do
basically
damage, but
DMS Kakashi with more stamina,
right.
or just like stronger DMS Kakashi. Because he basically just gave his eyes to Kakashi, and Kakashi was just insanely strong. Then
Mhm.
it's kind of weird. Okay, so now we have Madara. Okay, we have Edo Madara. He's pretty strong. Strong. He's kind of relative to White Man's Obito, but he has Susanoo, so stronger.
Which version of Madara is that?
This is Edo Tensei Madara.
The alive one or the dead one?
No, the one that is revived in Reanimation Madara.
Oh, definitely. He's stronger than 5 gags.
Yeah. Um, he's here. Basically, he kinda lost to a renovated Hashirama, but kinda equal to renovated Hashirama, and even unstable Jubito was stated stronger than renovated Hashirama.
But didn't he have Hashirama's cell in his body?
Yeah, but renovated Madara is weaker than EMS Madara, which is why EMS Madara, even without the Kurama, is basically here
Mm.
above Master Team and Sasuke and Casey into Sage Mode Naruto. But obviously weaker than a stable Jubito. Because renovations are a nerf to compared to their prime, obviously.
But the thing with the reanimation is Madara's reanimation is not like the others' reanimation.
Kabuto said that, but Kabuto even admitted that he didn't know how strong Madara was at his prime.
Yeah, because I think before Madara died, that was when he learned how to use Hashirama's jutsu for himself.
Yeah, and even Hashirama even says when Madara, when Black Zetsu uses Obito to revive Madara, Hashirama says that Madara's former power Madara is regaining his former power, which just pretty much confirms that EMS Madara was stronger than renovated Madara.
Even when Hashirama said that, because Hashirama didn't know that Madara has been alive after they fought the last time,
I
right?
mean, he fought renovated Madara. Um,
Yeah,
and he
he
was
did
comparing it
during.
to EMS
Oh, okay.
Madara. Yeah. Now we have this is the alive Sage Mode Madara. You know the one that fights all the tail beasts.
Yeah,
He
Sage
also
Mode
like,
Madara.
steals Hashirama's Sage Mode. Um, Still below Jubito, but way stronger than before. Because, yeah, it's kind of weird. Between EMS Madara and Alive Sage with Madara is kind of big gap, but still
Hmm.
next to each other. And now we have Telltale's Madara with one Rinnegan, Telltales, then Obito, and Madara was stronger than Warrior Obito, because it's basically a Life Sage mode Madara plus a stronger Telltales compared to this weaker Obito plus a less complete Telltales. And Minato basically says that Jubin Dara is stronger than Jubito. And basically, this Madara beats Guy,
Mm.
even though Guy had a bunch of help in that fight. And then this Naruto comes and just beats him up and slices the gut tree. So they're fine. Now now we have this Madara. What Madara? Wait, let me see if I have.
No, that's the one that guy fought.
Yeah,
Right?
wait. Let me just see if I have the two-eyed Madara. I don't think I have him. Okay, I don't have him. Basically, okay, this Madara is the one that fights Naruto, and this is the one that still has one eye, but has the God tree. This is the one that fights Sasuke and Naruto for the first time.
Okay.
Before he goes to steal the other eye
The other eye from
from
Orbital.
Obita. Yeah, this is the one before he also steals Kakashi's eye.
That's savage. He just goes
Yeah,
stealing eyes.
yeah. I think he's just here. I don't think he's that there yet because he gets blitzed by this Sasuke and cut in half. Um, Also, he was on the defensive against Naruto and Sasuke the whole time. He couldn't do much against them. Yeah, okay. Okay, so this is the strongest Jubi Madara, the strongest Tentos Madara. Um,
The Jubi mother, isn't he the one that guy? I mean, I know that after guy fought him, and that was when Sage of the Sixth passed, decided to make contact with Naruto and
yeah,
Sasuke.
basically, there are three versions of Jubi Madara I have here. This
Oh, okay.
is this is the one that fights Might Guy.
I thought it's the one with. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay, because I think after that he decided to put people under Genjutsu, other Infinite
Yeah,
Tsukiyomi.
basically, this is the one that fights Might Guy.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one that absorbs the God tree but still has one eye.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the one that casts Infinite Tsukiyomi
Yeah.
and
Okay.
drops all the meteors.
Getting closer and close. Getting. I think at that point, this is when he got close enough to Kaguya's power.
No, Kage's way stronger, but
No, I know, I
um,
know. No,
yeah,
like I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
like
more close because any version before it was like nothing to Kaguya.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
because even this Naruto and Sasuke that fight the same Madara are nothing to Kaguya. I mean, they get stronger later, but
it was at that point that Black Zetsu or Zetsu decided to attack him, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
basically the Kaguya gets stronger the more that they fight her because she absorbs then later a lot more chakra. But basically, initial Kaguya that first shows up is basically the strongest Jubi Madara plus more than the whole 10 tails of chakra.
hmm
Basically, it's the whole world of chakra plus Madara. I mean, do you agree that Naruto that fights Kage is stronger than Jubi Madara as well as DMS Kakashi?
repeat that again.
Do you agree that DMS Kakashi and Naruto that fights Kaguya are both stronger than Jubi Madara?
I agree. I mean, if they're taking
Yeah,
on the
they can
one,
fight Kaguya, which is insane. Yeah.
yeah, if they're taking on the beginner of chakra, taking her on like as if it's nothing, I
Yeah,
guess yeah, they gotta be stronger than Madara.
yeah. Okay, the one in one left is Shin Uchiha. Okay, so Shin. Oof. Okay, another controversy.
That should have been Shin should have been a super arc on his own. I'm not sure why they ended it so quick. You know?
Oh, another controversy. I know this is really controversial to put Shin here. But do you agree?
Lord Suski.
Yeah. Basically, the only reason why he fights base adult Sakura. And also he fights fatigued adult Sasuke. I mean, he isn't stronger than fatigued adult Sasuke, but I think that you have to be low Tsutsuki level to fight him.
Well, the thing is, Naruto and Sasuke were not using Sage of Six Path ability to fight him, though.
I
So
mean, they were. I mean, ever since Hagoromo gave them six pass, even it doesn't matter on what form they're in, they're still aimed by six pass. That's why even Naruto in base is so much stronger later, and while like even base Naruto without Kurama is also in low Tsutsuki tier, because he's still aimed by six pass.
because if they had transformed into their like, because you said that base Naruto is better than using Kurama. That's
No,
what you
no,
just said,
I
right?
said even if Naruto, even like that's why even any Naruto, even any base Naruto after gaining power from Hagoromo is so much stronger than before. Even like base Naruto after this is why even like base Naruto in the last is comparable to six base Naruto in Shippuden. Um,
I
because
think you're putting Shin too high there because are you going to say that he's stronger than Naruto and Sasuke at the final valley, the last
yeah,
fight of Naruto? Really?
yeah, because basically I think we should leave Shin here, and I'm gonna explain it more when we get to the Otsutsuki. Because you have to mention Kage and Toneri for Shin and Sakura scaling,
Mm-hmm.
because they have scaling above the last Naruto and Tensei and Toneri. Um, but we can, for now, I'm just gonna say that base Sakura fight is, yeah, she's stronger than Shin. And Shin fights fatigued adult Sasuke, who fights Kinshiki. I'm gonna say only that much for now, because I think it would be a waste of content if we talked about Otsutsuki still here.
Okay,
When
no,
we
no,
get
no.
to
Wait
Otsutsuki.
till wait till we get to Yosuke.
Yeah, because it's better to explain it there, because the own kind of their main way of scaling is over is scaling to fatigued adult Sasuke and Kinshiki, even though I think that fatigued adult Sasuke and Kinshiki are stronger than base adult Sakura and Shin. Um, but I'm gonna explain why. So yeah, that's all the characters for today.
Okay,
Yeah.
alrighty. Well, I got to say that it's quite one hell of of a tier list today. Um, you guys can feel free to let us know what you think on the comment section. Feel free to share your thoughts on the points that we made and also the ranking of the tier lists. And do you agree that Sakura, that fought Sasori, can whoop Hiden's ass? I mean, whooping his ass is different than winning, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. And who else?
Basically, what was another controversy?
And do you think Zetsu Zetsu's ability, and although his feats weren't shown that much, but do you think that Sakura is stronger than Zetsu? And do you think that who else?
Shin.
Sasori is stronger than Zetsu as well? Because Zetsu, I mean, you don't even see him coming when he decides to attack someone anyway, because he's a lurking shadow creeping individual, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, you know, but you guys can let us know what you think, and if you have any other thing to, oh, hold on, let's give a quick shout out to the people that came and commented on the live chat. Shout out to you, sex machine. Shout out to loveface.xyz. Thanks for commenting. Although loveface.xyz, it's all spamming our live chat here, but all right. Oh well. Okay, Cindy, if you have anything to add before we
No.
go off. Okay, and next week's stream will be on Hokage's. Okay, I think that will be a good one. That will be a good stream, and we're going to see a lot of controversial on that one too. And I think after that we will be doing the legendary signings, right? Or
let me see. What character do we have?
are we doing
Yeah,
the
I think
Otsuki's?
after Hokage's we're gonna do Legendary Sanin. I mean, with Legendary Sanin we're actually unknown. Because from Shippuden characters, kind of like the only ones that are kind of left are Hokage's, Sanin, Taka, Sound 4. I mean, only two Tsuzuki, I think. Two
Okay, because
Chihas, and Jinjuriki and Tail Beasts.
I see you have Delta there. I see Delta there. Where do we put those guys? Like, what kind
we're
of?
gonna. I think we should first finish Shippuden and 19.
before.
I mean, the last era, and then we can go on to Boruto.
Okay.
That's why I was thinking of doing Utsuki after we finish the Shippuden characters.
Mm-hmm.
So because we're gonna do Kaguya, Toneri, Kagoromo, Hamura, Momoshiki, Kinshiki, Ishiki, all of them.
Okay. Alrighty. Alright, guys. Thanks for joining us on this live stream. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day and the rest of your weekend. On that note, stay safe. Keep on keeping on.